Attention passionate Cleveland Browns fans, take a deep breath, because the bomb that just exploded in the AFC North is about to shake the entire direction of the season. There's a quiet but powerful movement happening behind the scenes within the team, and it could directly impact the Browns' path toward a Super Bowl run. What's unfolding right now may completely shift the balance of power in the division, leaving a rival stumbling for a long time. And as always, you're hearing it here first. But before we dive into this avalanche of information, if you're truly part of this Orange and Brown family, strengthen the team, subscribe to the channel, share it with other Browns fans, and let's push this community toward 1,000 subscribers together. Now hold on tight, because what comes next is heavy. Browns Nation, the situation at quarterback has just taken on new contours, concerning, but also filled with hope. Deshaun Watson, the player many believed was the defining piece to lift Cleveland to the top of the AFC, is once again in the spotlight, and not for encouraging reasons. In a recent press conference, head coach Kevin Stefanski delivered tough news, information capable of completely changing the tone of the season. And this isn't just about a physical setback. We're talking about direct consequences for playoff hopes, the immediate future of the franchise, and even the long-term roadmap of this team. Let's set the stage. Watson, brought from Houston in the blockbuster trade that shook the NFL last year, arrived as the catalyst of a new era in Cleveland. A massive, fully guaranteed 5-year contract made it clear the Browns were all in on him. After all, not every quarterback enters with 3 Pro Bowl selections, elite numbers, and the proven ability to carry an offense on his shoulders. But reality has been far less linear. Injuries, uncertainty, and interruptions have become a recurring part of Watson's journey in Ohio. And now the latest chapter. He remains on the physically unable to perform list, still recovering from the serious Achilles tendon rupture he suffered in January. Yes, still. Although Watson frequently posts training images, showing total dedication at the Browns facility, the truth is that the medical staff and coaching staff do not yet see enough progress to clear him. Stefanski confirmed the team will not open the 21-day practice window for activation, for now. And that changes everything. If that window isn't opened and completed at the correct time, Watson simply cannot return to the active roster this season. He would remain on the PUP list until 2026. And the critical moment is approaching. Week 12 against the Raiders. If nothing changes by then, fans may have to accept that we won't see Watson on the field this year, a hard blow to any postseason hopes. But the drama isn't just physical. There's a mental and emotional aspect too. On social media, Watson has posted messages about perseverance, faith, and resilience. Nothing happens until everything changes. A powerful line that perfectly summarizes his situation. Another post, citing Romans 8 verse 28, emphasizes that despite the pain, there is purpose in the process. The quarterback shows he's fighting to return, and that's something the fanbase must value. Let's remember, nothing about his arrival was easy. It came with questions, controversy, and a massive bet from the organization. And although we've seen flashes of the old Watson, the numbers haven't exploded, 9 wins and 10 losses in 19 games. It doesn't reflect his true talent, but it shows how desperately he needs health and consistency. Meanwhile, on the executive and coaching side, Stefanski, Andrew Berry, and the entire front office are taking an extremely cautious approach. They understand that rushing a franchise quarterback back could cost not only a season, but years of planning. In a brutal division like the AFC North, with Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers fighting for every inch, any sign of weakness at the most important position in the sport creates immediate turbulence. And the truth is, Watson's situation is echoing across the league. Every franchise is watching how Cleveland handles this, because a hurt quarterback on a competitive roster changes the entire landscape. For the Browns, this is a moment of strategic patience, working behind the scenes, protecting their investment, and waiting for the quarterback to return only when he's truly ready to lead a team that believes in him. And it's impossible to ignore the emotional aspect. Watson talks about walking miles, about trusting the process. It's the mindset of an athlete who knows his career is on the line and must rebuild not only his body, but his competitive spirit. And we Browns fans understand that feeling like few others. Our history is built on resilience, on painful setbacks, and on improbable rises. Meanwhile, the roster keeps fighting. The defense remains strong. Players like Myles Garrett and other cornerstones are doing everything possible to keep the Browns in the hunt. But of course, the quarterback is the key, and a healthy Watson could completely transform the offense, and perhaps the entire fate of the season. The next few weeks will be decisive. Will he be activated? Will the tendon hold up? Will he be ready for January football? There's no answer today. What we do know is that the franchise is doing everything it can to give Watson the best possible chance to return. And if he comes back strong, well, the Cleveland Browns immediately jump to another level. And now, Browns Nation, I want to hear from you. What do you think about all this? Do you believe Watson returns this year? Is the franchise right to wait? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your opinion matters. I'll be back soon with more updates. Until then, we stay united, keeping the faith, supporting the team, believing that brighter days are on the way. Go Browns!